New York City is a crowded space, and it can often feel hard to stand out in a crowd, especially, and you guessed it, for a yogurt brand. And the yogurt market is reaching a peak where competition is fierce.
All right, so usually products, when they come into a market, they follow a life cycle. They start in the introduction stage of the life cycle, then they go to a growth stage, and then the market becomes a maturity stage. So it's like a upward curve, and then when it hits maturity, it stops growing and then it starts declining. And usually, if you are in the growth stage, then there's not a lot of segmentation and branding going on because everything is new and everybody is getting used to the product. When it hits the maturity stage, that's when consumers' preferences get crystallized and distinct preferences emerge. And it's that stage when the market is not growing. So the only way a brand can grow is by stealing share from another brand.
The yogurt market is huge here in New York. After all, it's even the official state snack. There are lots of options out there. You can find your favorite yogurt everywhere from upscale megastores to smaller grocers to your local bodega. But to avoid getting lost in the dairy shuffle, brands are finding new ways to stand out. For example, Chobani has its own brick-and-mortar stores in Soho, with 2 other locations in Tribeca and Texas. The cafe serves a variety of Greek yogurt delicacies and raises the name recognition. Blue Hill is another small local brand based out of its restaurant off of Washington Square Park. Their yogurts are savory instead of sweet, with flavors like tomato and parsnip, and their chefs create online tutorials on how to cook with Blue Hill yogurt. Other brands affect their customers through traditional advertising, like TV commercials.
It's differentiated. At the end of the day, look, yogurt is yogurt. The difference between Chobani and Dannon and whatever the hell else, depending on whatever the advertisements might ask you to believe, is quite similar.
And the advertisements lead us to believe that there's a yogurt for moms.
It's not made with cage-free Norwegian hemp milk. And guess what? What? She loves it.
Indulgent yogurt?
Because enjoying things is important for the French girl. Oui, the new French-style yogurt.
Yogurt for digestive issues?
What's this?
With the exclusive probiotic Bifidus regularis, Activia helps regulate your digestive system.
Put a smile back in your day.
And yogurt for John Stamos fans? But how do they market to their customers?
Everyone who was ever eating yogurt for breakfast was already doing so, right? Like, if anyone was ever planning to pick up a spoon and dig it into some yogurt, this is history. The market was not going to expand any further because it had reached complete saturation. So if the goal is to sell more yogurt, you must sort of find some new and novel uses for it and some new and novel occasions for which to use it. The goal was to really sort of expand this millennial audience. So we started with this insight around snacking, actually. We started from this consideration of you need to recharge, you need to you need a snack which is going to get you out of the office and to the gym after work. You need a snack which is going to get you from Bikram to book club, back to back, whatever it may be, right? And we started, our initial pitch was to sort of present yogurt as this sort of millennial afternoon power snack of sorts. So Missy Copeland was a great fit, one, because she is this sort of millennial side hustler perfect character. She is kind of a perfect avatar of what we were trying to represent. Rather than necessarily focusing on the moment of snacking, focusing more on the lifestyle.
American consumers have more options than ever to not only choose a yogurt, but to choose a lifestyle.